Wouldn't you just love to have a picnic here? Hello guys, I'm the Gamer 10 and welcome back to more Let's Play Okami. In the last episode, we felled Crimson Helm at the Gale Shrine with the help of Susanoo. Unfortunately, we were too late to obtain the Serpent Crystal before Waka took it from us. On the bright side, we got a lot of stray beads that we were missing, and I did not know this pile of leaves was here until just now. Okay, cool. We used our newly acquired Gale Storm to do a lot of exploration and even pick up a few sun fragments along the way. In this episode, we're going to be continuing onward through this cave here in Agata Forest into Shinshu Field. Go through here and... looks like it'll start pouring at any moment. We might even be in for a storm. Pretty ominous, wouldn't you say? Kind of reminds me of the beginning of the game, if you remember. By the way, how the hell did Kushi get the sake barrel down here without spilling it or otherwise busting the top off? I don't know. Anyway, there are a few things. There is one thing we can do before we head into Kamiki Village. It's over by the dojo. Because over here, actually, there's two things we can do. Right here, pile of burning leaves. Doesn't really do anything different than normal leaves. It just kind of exists. You have a godly charm, which is really nice. Increases godhood to the maximum. Very, very, very nice to pick up. Another thing I want to do is over by Tama's place, the Flaming Pyrotechnist, because there's one more pile of leaves, if you remember. I think in that pile of leaves is a scroll, if not it's a holy bone. One of the two. Well, let's see. And the judges say it is a chest, but more importantly, inside the chest is... oh, a bullhorn. Oh, it's this chest that contained the scroll. Duh, okay. Well, it's nighttime, not that you can really notice. Check it out. That's what I call a full moon. Come to think of it, doesn't the Kamiki Festival fall on a full moon this time of year? Oh no, they're gonna finish off all the sake if we don't hurry. Come on, Ami, get the lead out. Real quick, on my way to Kamiki Village, I found a chest that I missed that contains a stray bead. Hey, what's everyone doing in front of Susanoo's place?
You come out here this instant, Susanoo! You have some explaining to do. How could you have drunk the sacred sake meant for Konohana?
Huh? Susanoo did what?
You can come out, Susanoo. We're not mad at you. You must have had some reason to drink up the 8 purification sake.
Uh-oh. This is bad. Why would you drink all the 8 purification sake, Pops?
I don't care if it's so special. Couldn't help myself. I just had to have a drink. It wasn't any old sake. This isn't any old festival. It's been exactly 100 years since Nagi and Shiranui's great victory. We've even been blessed by a glorious full moon. How could you have done such a despicable thing? Leave me alone. I don't care about Nagi and his fleabag friend. I am Susanoo, the greatest warrior who ever lived.
There isn't a drop of purification sake left? Susanoo was acting like a madman when he returned to the village. He drank all the sacred sake and then holed up in his house. All the sacred sake's kushi brood is gone. Why do you have to go and do that? This is terrible. I mean, 8 purification sake is what saved the day in that legend. The timing couldn't be worse with the return of Orochi and all.
The dreaded Orochi. It's all my fault. I'm to blame for all your misfortunes. That's right, you fool! Do you realize what a fix we're in now without any sacred sake? It was I who committed that unspeakable act at the Moon Cave. It was I who brought Orochi back to life. I have brought utter destruction upon the world. Huh? What is that fool talking about? I was sick of hearing about how I'm a descendant of Nagi. I wanted to prove it was all a lie by removing the sword Tsukuyomi. But the legend was true, and I've unleashed an unspeakable evil. And the curse consumed all of Nippon. This is madness. You removed the sacred sword that imprisoned the dreaded Orochi? I fled to the village out of fear. Then, I blocked its entrance with a boulder and hid underground. After that, I tried fleeing here and there. But the gods would not leave me be. Ever they stared down at me. And let it be known that I'd never be forgiven. At least, not until I slew the dreaded Orochi. I know that Tsukuyomi was removed and the Moon Cave vanished. But if what Susanoo said is true, that would mean Orochi's rite of sacrifice.
Just like the legend says, the white plumed arrow shall mark the home of the chosen maiden. Kushi has been chosen as the sacrifice. We have to go over and help her. Go over to Susanoo's house. Mr. and Mrs. Orange are there. The chosen maiden, Nagi sure knew he had put an end to that abominable tradition. Alas, it has come back to haunt us. Oh dear Kushi, forgive us. There is nothing we can do.
Come out, Susanoo! Is the sacrificial arrow the work of that legendary monster? Are we doomed to be devoured by that horrible thing? I'm begging you, come out and deliver us from this evil!
Mr. Orange is completely lost with... Well, he's basically lost it with the legend coming true. And Mrs. Orange is trying to persuade Susanoo out of his house. If you remember, the real Hayabusa, before he died, told Chu here, the new Hayabusa, that a white plumed arrow would kill Mushi on the night of the full moon. Hayabusa, this one, prevented that. Hayabusa, you saved my life. Is that why you were sitting there this whole time? Were you waiting to push me out of the way of that arrow? I had no idea. I treated you so bad lately. I'm sorry. Forgive me, Hayabusa. No more we can really do right now. But go after Kushi. If you want to make any last minute trips to the merchant, you can. However, we got bigger fish to fry. You okay, sweetie? Don't try to stop me, Isun. Or you, Snowy. If Orochi's chosen victim runs away, disaster will befall Kamiki. But that's not why I'm doing this. What? There's too much suffering in the world. I'm going to use my sake to rid us of this evil menace. You crazy? We're talking about the dreaded Orochi here. That attitude's gonna get you killed. You really think you'd win with just a little jug of sake? Yes, Isun. I guess I am crazy. But it's the only way. My sake is the only answer. I'm going, and I'll defeat that monster with my sake. Not you too, Ami. Dang it, why are you getting all worked up? There's no hope of winning. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. This song rocks. I love this song. The song is called Giving Kushi a Ride, and that's exactly what we're doing. Anyway, we gotta ferry Kushi over to the Moon Cave, because if she runs away, Kamiki will be destroyed. I love this part of the game so much. It is absolutely action-packed, and it's just so good. There's a lot at stake here. We're fighting evil itself. Talk to Mika here. Kushi? What on earth are you doing? I heard a deafening peal of thunder from the village just now. Believe me, this is no night to be wandering around outside. You're not taking Kushi for a walk, are you? Okay. Believe me, there's no night to be wandering about outside. The only thing we can do right now is bring Kushi to the moon cave. As you can see, it's pretty active. Seriously, this part of the game rocks. I love this. Just how much is at stake and just the overall tone and tension, but also the determination of this song. I knew you'd come, Amaterasu. I take it you enjoyed your rendezvous with the sacrificial girl, eh? None of your business, you half-baked prophet. Hey, that's the serpent crystal he stole from us. Well, the moon cave is open. You played your part. Now leave the rest to me, Amaterasu. Even in such a tense moment, Waka still finds a way to be fruity as hell. Anyway, I forgot to mention this. I'll probably put an annotation anyway, but Moon Cave, point of no return. Be sure you get done before you go into Kamiki Village and see what's up. Be sure you get done everything that you need to get done before going in. Anyway, going into here. Huh? Oh, great. Stairway has crumbled away. God or not, this is just too big a leap for you. No, it's not. We've made similar leaps before. What the hell? We either have to find a way around, or we can go our way. You know, our way. It's so obvious. It's that saying of mine. Leap before you think. I know it'll take a lot of guts to do that now. I thought before I left, okay? And I thought, well, we have nothing else to do. Whoa. That was quite a fall. Wait, what have we gotten ourselves into this time? Now that we're down here, hope you can sniff out Kushi's whereabouts, Furball.
Hold it right there, Fluffy. What do you think you're doing? What business do you have at the Moon Cave, stronghold of our master, the great Orochi?
Over there!
Oh, you! Never thought I would see your face here. I could spot you a mile away.
You fixing for a fight, you chumps? We don't have time to mess around with bit players like you. You insist, and hurry up so I can cut you to shreds.
Why, you're just a dumb old wolf.
Huh?
Yeah, look at that foolish mug. You got to be the dumbest looking wolf I've ever seen. To stray so far into a place like this. You're not too bright, are you, champ? I don't think Fluffy here is much of a threat. Let's not waste any more time here.
Yeah.
I wonder if Fluffy's just hungry.
He gives us a friggin' turnip. Okay. So these imps aren't taking us very seriously. You look out of it. I feel kind of sorry for it. I feel sorry for him. He makes me want to feed you or something. And he gives us a radish. Thinking about going through this gate, are you? Well, think again. The area beyond this gate is no place where I'm not like you. Come off and play somewhere else. I wonder if Fluffy's just hungry. I wonder if you can fill the astral pouch because of these guys, which is extremely ironic. Anyway. A calcified cavern. This is sort of a... I don't know if I call this a mini dungeon. Anyway, check it out. We got the Thunder Brew, fragrant sake representing the culmination of Kushi's skill. Hey, isn't this that babe Kushi's sake? There's still some left. I'm not sure it'll be enough to take care of Orochi. Anyway, rule of thumb in Okami, if you have a point of no return, there's going to be a lot of golden gates. Luckily, they thought ahead. There are no stray beads nor sun fragments here in the Moon Cave, alright? So, this is going to make the Moon Cave very easy to edit later. Anyway, Calcified Cavern. Kind of a weird place, not going to lie. Some of these salt pillars, at least I think these are salt pillars, they are actually... they don't have collision to them. Let's see. Okay, this one does. I know there are a few pillars here that don't have collision, and that's a big chest for a Holy Bone S, just saying. I believe this one. Nope. Come on, I know. Ooh. I did not know this was here, or if I did, I completely forgot. Ooh. Anyway, this ice chest here. Can't do anything about it. If we try touching it, we somehow become ice. I don't think that's how ice works, game. Okay. Anyway. Can't do anything about that until much later. About midway through this dungeon. Anyway. Before we go through that demon gate, I know there's a few... It might just be in the SE version on the Wii and PS2, but I know that some of these pillars... Yeah, see, this one doesn't have collision to it. It's really weird. It's completely part of the background, but... Yeah, not all pillars are like that, but a few of them are. It's kind of weird. But anyway, going through here... Meat! The last type of imp. Doing a JoJo pose, practically. I like how he hits that drum. I don't know why. It's kind of weird. Anyway, this is really funny. Black imps. These skulls, protect them. They give the black imps a lot of defense, but if you can take down those skulls, they are basically helpless. They're pretty easy to take down, really. They give 3 demon fangs for doing their floral finisher, though, which, as you can see, is power slash. Their skulls will usually fire lasers at you. It's pretty wild. Anyway, right here is something that's kind of immature. You have a mask. Imp's face covering, where to be accepted as one of their own. Hey, this is one of those imps that those imps wear. This one's so plain, no design on it or anything. Of course, any respectable artist can't resist a blank canvas. I mean, you just want to paint something on it, you know? Hold on a sec, Furball. I'm gonna spiff it up a bit. Yeah, one of few times in the game you actually control Isu's brush. This is not Amaterasu's doing. Anyway, there's a variety of things you can draw on this thing. I've drawn letters spelling out "I am God" on this thing. I've drawn Henry Stickmin's face. I've drawn the awesome face from way back in 2009. I've drawn all kinds of things on this thing, and yes, you could even draw something rather phallic. I'm gonna do something kind of unoriginal, but nonetheless really funny. Yep, we're rocking a new woo, alright? Now you're talking, bet you like it. This time I had to redraw this an embarrassing amount of times to get it right. Ta-da, now you're one mean-looking imp. Yep. But seriously, there's no time to fool around. Land Imp would get a kick out of wearing a mask like this, or screwing around here. That Orochi's gonna take poor little Kushi and I can't bear to think about it. Yep, you can draw whatever you want on that mask, and for this playthrough, I am choosing to go ooh-woo. Amen. Anyway, now that we have that, let's go over to those imps that earlier in the moon cave. Back through this golden gate, which is kind of pointless. Okay, they put a golden gate here for dealing with that black imp. You're not going to have that much trouble with a black imp. Trust me. Anyway.
What are you doing here? Looking for intruders? There was that silly-looking wolf a while back, but nothing else out of the ordinary. We got this place covered. Get back to your post now! Post? What post? The sacrificial ceremony for the great Orochi is to be held today. Everyone's busy getting ready. There's no time to play around. What are you waiting for? Get in there and help!
Oh, okay, I'm on it. Stop it, that hurt. Oh, come on, we don't want any trouble. Yep. They're gonna completely ignore the fact that we're not simian in appearance, and instead looping, but sure, why not? Anyway, Moon Cave. I both like and don't like this dungeon. It's kind of weird. Though I guess if I had to choose it, I like the Moon Cave. I'd say it's... I don't know if I want to say it... Okay, maybe I put it kind of wrong saying I like and don't like it. I actually really like this place. Anyway. Right here.
Where's the appetizer? Lord Orochi always demands an appetizer before he dines on his human sacrifice. What's taking so long? It should have been ready by now. Lord Orochi's gonna chew us up and spit us out if we don't hurry. What on earth are those darn cooks doing? Hey, don't ring the Epicurean bell yet.
What does it even mean, Epicurean?
Not supposed to ring it until the appetizer is ready. Lord Orochi will punish us if it's rung before that.
We ring this bell. And there's a emergency vehicle outside my house. Kind of annoying. You ring that bell before the meal is ready. A demon scroll will spawn. And it has a black imp, and a red imp. It's actually a really nice place to grind for demon fangs. So if you're hurting for demon fangs, I actually recommend that you hit the Epicurean bell and damn it. Wait, was he about to kick us? I'm not even mad, that's just funny. Okay, get this guy. Alright, and get you. You get 4 demon fangs out of this if you do it right, so definitely worth your while. Ooh, 5 actually. What was that? 5 actually. Anyway, you also get some spirit globes out of that, so really nice. And yeah, I didn't do perfectly on damage, but really nice if you're hurting for some demon fangs and some yen. So there we go. And here we have the kitchen. Don't ask me what those lizards are doing there. I don't know. Anyway, we have another imp. It's a fine time for the chef to disappear. As I remember, he was right in front of that big pot. Where could he be? Go ahead and check the... Never mind, can't check it. That's gotta be insanely hot to be up, like to be hitting, but anyway, I'll be up again. You know what I mean. And what we do here, we raise the roof, or in this case, the pot lid. Raise it! Owie, owie, owie! Hot stuff! Hey, sweetheart, yeah, you! Get me out of here before I end up well done. Owie, owie, owie! Whew. That was a close one, darling. I'm the fabulous head chef of this kitchen, by the way. No need for formalities. You can just call me Ajimi. Head chef Ajimi. I was cooking with such tender loving care that I totally spaced out and almost cooked my own goose. Tender loving care. What an absolutely fabulous mask you have there, sweetheart. Say, how would you like to be my assistant? Assistant? Oh no, I have to whip up a lip-smacking appetizer to whet Lord Orochi's appetite before the time comes for the human sacrifice course. Please, I'll make it worth your while. Wait, we didn't come here to help, you see. How should I put it? Tisk tisk. Never mind that. It's just that I've run into a wee bit of a problem. I'm almost done, but alas, I've run out of my ingredients. I could finish up without them, but then I wouldn't be putting my heart into my beloved's meal. Beloved? Well, I can relate to your obsession with detail. I mean, quality does suffer when you cut corners. All artists know that. Anyway, I'm in fruitcake. That's fabulous news, sweetheart. There are 4 secret ingredients I need you to find. Now pay attention. All of them can be found somewhere in the moon cave. Okay? Here goes. Ogre liver, lips of ice, eyeball of fire, black demon horn. Got that? Okay then, I'm counting on you. Oh, silly me, I almost forgot. Here, take this key with you. Rest is up to you, darling. Ajimi will tell you the ingredients if you need, but anyway. We've infiltrated the moon cave, and we know what we gotta do. We gotta find those ingredients for Orochi's main course. Well, we gotta find those ingredients for Orochi's appetizer before the main course. You can take a wild guess who the main course is. Next time on Let's Play Okami, we're gonna be continuing through the moon cave and hopefully finding at least one of those ingredients, alright? See you guys in the next episode.